Hello everyone. Today we will talk about some basic questions that an interviewer always asks in an interview. First of all, in an interview, you are asked with a very basic question about your introduction. That is, tell me about yourself. If someone asks you about yourself, you can include the following things your in your introduction. You can tell him about your name, about your place, and your educational background. If you have any professional experience, then you can tell him about your professional experience and your family detail in a very short sentence. Let's shoot a question that tell me about yourself. Then the answer must be like this. My name is Lucy. I live in Germany. I have a master's degree in applied linguistics. I have 2 years of experience in teaching English as a foreign language. Now, I live with my family in Frankfurt. This is your introduction. The next thing the interviewer could ask from you is about your strengths. Like, what are your strengths? You must include your strengths like you are hardworking, you are honest, you are flexible, you are self-motivated, you are optimistic, and so on. Whatever strengths you have, whatever other strengths you have, you can tell your interviewer. Now, I can tell you an answer like, I am an honest person who appreciates hard work and prioritize my professional life over any other thing. This shows that how committed you are to your professional work. Further, you can tell him that I am also a flexible person with a positive attitude towards my career and life. Your strengths must depict the interviewer that you are a positive person. Your strengths must be full of positivity. You could not tell him that I am a strong person enough that I could hit a person with my one hand. This you cannot tell someone in your interview. So your strengths must be the positive strengths and it must depict your positive character. The next thing that an interviewer asks someone in an interview, and it's a basic question, that why should I hire you? You can tell him that you have a great knowledge and your abilities are according to the job and your skills are related to the job and your professional experience, that your prior experience is compatible with this job. Further, you have the career goals that aligned with this requirement. You can answer him as, Sir, if you are a fresher, then you can answer him as, Sir, I am a fresher. I have theoretical knowledge, but I can work hard for my organization. I will put all my efforts into the good of it. I'll also try to fulfill all the needs of the company. Similarly, if you have any professional experience, any prior experience, you can tell him that, Sir, I have done my job well. I have already done my job in this kind of organization. And you can tell him about your achievements of that in that job and whatever you have done to uplift the prior organization while you were doing the job. So you can tell him all the best things, all the skills, and you can compel him that you are the only person who is most capable of this job. This is what you do in your interview. The next question that could be asked from you is, why did you apply for this job? This is the most similar question and the most relevant question to the previous one. In this question, in the answer of this question, you can tell the interviewer about how you feel privileged to work with their company. Further, you can include your research about it. You can share your reason for the job change you can link your professional skills with this job and you can link it to your long-term goals. You can answer it as, it's a great privilege for anyone to work in a reputed company like yours. While doing my research about it, I realized that my skills match your requirements and that this is the best place where I can showcase my professional skills. This is the appropriate answer to this question. The ending thing of the interview is the interviewer often asks the interviewee that, do you have any questions? Now, here is your turn to shoot your questions, but you cannot ask any personal question here. You can ask about the salary, the job timing, the overtime allowances, the timing period, and the transport facility. Like, you can answer him in a very formal way. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Sir, I would like to know the job timing and transport facility. Also, I'd like to know the job location as well as the salary scales for this job. And that's it. This is the answer of this question. So, these are some basic questions that an interviewer asks to an interviewee in an interview. I hope you have got all the idea about the basic questions, and if you have any other question or any other queries about this, you can ask in the comment box. And also do not forget to subscribe the channel